Sanjay, experts are saying that this was IndiGo's planned strategy to arm twist the government into, withdrawing the new FDTL rules, which the government has partially succumbed to as well. What's your take on that?
Good evening, Ankita. This FDTL rules were first put in place in January 2024. Yes. So it has been close to 2 years now. And right from day one, IndiGo has been arm twisting the government and the DGCA to hold the rules in abeyance. And let us be very honest about it, no one really cared for safety. It was finally when the court stepped in and directed that these rules have to be implemented. That is how the FDTL rule has come into play. So neither the government nor the DGCA should take credit saying that we implemented it. If the court had not stepped in, the rules would have still been held in abeyance. If we have a cursory look at the figures, IndiGo on an average has 11 pilots per aircraft. The average industry norm is 15 to 17. That is the average industry norm. So against that industry norms, IndiGo has only 11 pilots per aircraft. They were well aware in January 2024 that there is no way with the new rules they will be able to meet all the flights. So instead of shoring up the crew or instead of getting more crew qualified, they found an easier way out was to arm twist the government and the regulator. And the reason was they hold practically 70 to 75% of the share of the market share as of today. So that was the reason. Their logic was very simple. I can do no wrong. If I decide to stop flying, the government has to buckle down. And they had a classic example of their MOU with Turkish after Op Sindoor, when the government directed that they should cancel their Op Sindoor because of Op Sindoor, the Turkish agreement by 31st of August and 30th of September. IndiGo initially quietly said yes and then put up a plea saying that a lot of passengers are going to get inconvenienced. So they put the ball back into the government's court saying, look, you are taking a decision. Passengers are going to suffer. I am not at fault. And they got an extension. They have exactly done now the same thing. On one side, the CEO says by 15th of December, normalcy will be achieved. Then why do you require a waiver till 10th of February? There's a lot of difference between 15th of December and 10th of February. If they're so confident where the CEO has to go public and say, I expect normalcy to be achieved by 15th of December. That is just a week from now. But you want a waiver up to 10th of February. So are you once again trying to play games, arm twist the government, arm twist the DGCA? And as far as the government inquiry is concerned, the less said the better.
Right.
All of us are aware how government inquiries continue or what are the outcomes and what finally happens to those inquiries. Nothing is going to come out of that.